Thursday night football props, Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. We are looking at Jaden Daniels over 31.5 pass attempts. He had 30 last week, so just under, but that was a game they were ahead basically from the very beginning, and he still almost got over this 31.5. So let's take a look at Jaden Daniels to go over his pass attempts. Jordan Love, no interception, 8 straight regular season games without an interception. So we're playing no interception on Jordan Love. It's juicy. The juice is flying up. When I did this play, it was minus 160. Now it's minus 190. But you can look at Austin Eckler over 2.5 receptions. He had 3 last week. And if this is a game that they're behind, Eckler's going to be their receiving back, so let's do that. And then I built a same game parlay for this one. Let's do Jordan Love to throw 1 touchdown pass. Let's do the Packers over 19.5 on their team total, and Josh Jacobs to have 60-plus rushing yards. That comes in at minus 140 on DraftKings. Dan, jump in here. I want to get your thoughts on Thursday night football. You were laughing at the Rockies and that stat amazing.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal. You need to at least have some offensive production, even in a sport like baseball.
What's your take on this one? And then I'm starting to circle some games on the survivor pool. So let's talk this game real quick.
Yeah, I'm flip-flopping on a couple different survivor picks. I'll tell you what. There won't be a survivor pick coming in this game because I think this 3.5 is even a little bit long, simply because if this was week 3, week 4, where we just know what happened in week 1. Was this just that the Washington Commanders were playing against the Giants, or is this team going to continue what they did last year? The thing for me here with Washington is it's easy to just say, well, they won, well, they covered. Andy, the second half didn't look good for Washington. They were letting the Giants hang around. Now, luckily, they were playing against Russell Wilson. They're playing a little bit different, higher caliber of a quarterback here in Jordan Love, whether he's 100% or not. But for me, man, this feels kind of like a dog or pass spot simply because of how good Green Bay looked in week 1. They beat the absolute piss out of the Lions, and now they get to stay at home. Washington has to travel. So I feel like there's a lot of good narratives on the way of the Packers, but simply are they as good as they looked in week 1, or are they going to come back down to earth here a little bit? Thursday night always throw some wrenches in it. People love those primetime unders. We'll talk with Dave Mason, see if people are still backing in on that under, because I feel like people see Washington Commanders, they think Jaden Daniels, they want to play some overs. For me, Andy, I wish that this thing was 2.5, because this would be a teaser leg for me taking Washington up. But I can only lean that way with the Washington Commanders covering a field goal and this being a tight game to start off Thursday night football. That's not, a league opener. So that's the thoughts for me, Andy. Nothing that I ran to the window to bet, but hey, if we get some line moves late, maybe I'll get down on something. I know I'm tailing your same game parlay. That's something I do know I'll be.
Yeah, that's going to be it. That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
And they're fun.